Coca-Cola.
Yes.
Explain. I need this.
Yes.
For me, Coca-Cola and Pepsi is the same.
Oh, it's not. It's really not.
Educate me.
I grew up only drinking Coke. Like, my whole family is this way.
Funny, because I lived in South Korea for 7 years, and they're like, get the Coke, and they bring out Pepsi, or just...
Yep. Let me put it this way. When you go to a restaurant,
Okay.
9 times out of 10, if you say, I'll have a Coke, if they don't have Coke, they're going to say, is Pepsi okay? You'll rarely hear someone say, can I have a Pepsi? And they'll go, is Coke okay?
Interesting. Or I don't go to restaurants enough.
There's a preference for Coke that's generally accepted. I'd also say Coca-Cola is the world's drink. There are more countries around the world that drink Coke than Pepsi. It's like the sponsor of the World Cup. I'd say I like what Coke is about, and I think it tastes better.
So what is Coke about that Pepsi isn't?
Coke's whole thing is about like community and like togetherness. They do a lot of cool things with nonprofits, and tagline is open happiness. A Coke commercial is going to be like some sort of creating a moment of joy for somebody else around like a bottle of Coke or whatever.
Interesting.
Pepsi, I feel like is a lot of like, I don't know. I
Is
just feel
it
like they're
just
trying to catch up.
A name? Because like I don't really follow with the soda culture.
Yeah.
So like I'm not
Deep into soda culture.
So like I don't really pay attention too much about commercials, advertisements,
Yeah.
type of marketing. I don't even know who Kylie Jenner did the commercial with.
It was with Pepsi.
Pepsi. Okay. What ignites your taste buds about Coca-Cola?
I don't
Is there
know.
something you can explain?
I know people who are hardcore in the Pepsi camp. I respect them for it because
Okay.
it's like holding true to like your preference.
Right.
At the end of the day, it is a preference. It's not like one kind of music is objectively better than another. Even though I'm not a huge country music fan, I see Chris Stapleton and I love his stuff, and I'm like, I can't argue that Chance is a more talented human than Chris Stapleton because they're doing
Right.
such different things. But a hip hop fan and a country fan could duke it out all day and be like, no, this is better, this is better. On the one hand, like if someone's like super pro Pepsi, I'll have an argument with them just for fun.
Right.
But like at the end of the day, I respect that they like
Right.
Pepsi more. I don't think they're right, but
So if the restaurant didn't have Coca-Cola,
I'd have water.
okay.
I mean, I might have like 7-Up or something.
Okay.
People get really into like
Okay,
Pepsi
that's
products.
another thing. 7-Up and Sprite. Is there a difference? Or
Probably. I mean, I'm much more concerned with the cola. But like, no one's gonna argue that Mr. Pibb is better than Dr. Pepper.
Mhm.
And Dr. Pepper's kind of its own thing now.
I have a story about Dr. Pepper.
Tell me.
I went on a mission trip to Costa Rica
Okay.
and went with my youth group, and we were playing Never Have I Ever.
Classic.
And I'm one of the most sheltered in the group, so I kept doing things like never done a Netflix marathon, never drank Coca-Cola, no, shoot, never drank Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
And
really?
they're like floored and like, you've never had a Dr. Pepper, you need to have a Dr. Pepper.
So did
Like,
you have one?
The sad truth is, being in Costa Rica, we actually went to a lot of fast food places. Either I didn't look hard enough or I was a little late in the trip.
Mhm.
But when we got to the airport, I'm like, I'm gonna get myself a Dr. Pepper. And so I go over, and because there was one other kid who didn't have, so I'm like, I'm gonna get each of us a bottle. Why not?
Mhm.
So I have $5. I'm like, and the bottle, one tiny little bottle was $2.57.
Dude.
$2.57.
Yep, that's airport prices for you.
And I didn't know. Like, I know I lived in South Korea for so long, but it's not like we traveled a lot.
Right,
so.
right, totally.
So I just got one. Thankfully, I was able to go to like a Starbucks or something and ask for 2 cups. They didn't charge me, so
There you go.
that probably evened it out my
Nice.
airport prices. And I'm like, for how much it's worth, give me my cream soda.
Cream soda is awesome.
Cream soda is actually my go-to soda. So.
But I think, I think this is where it gets into the kind of the same genre thing. Like, people are like, well, Coke or Dr. Pepper. I'm like, they're different. Coke and Pepsi, I can make that argument. They're both colas. But like Coke and Sprite, it's like, you're not even drinking the same thing.
Right.
So Sprite's great.
Root
7-Up's
beer?
great. Root beer's great.
Okay. Root
Yeah.
beer's great too. Okay. I don't know the difference between birch and root beer, except I think birch is better. That's it.
Yeah, Birch is good.